That's it?
Guess so.
We got the Times, we got .com.
What else do you need?
Really nothing.
Just another outstanding effort tonight. A lot of energy in the ballpark. You know, a nod to the fans tonight. This was a high energy game. Guys, again, just kept coming back. Logan going back out for the 6th, I thought was a big key for us. It really set up our bullpen for the 7th, 8th, and 9th. You know, and the bullpen did their job again. You know, 3 scoreless. That's big. You know, some great at bats. I thought Rowe made a great play at third base. I think it was in the 7th, maybe the 8th. You know, the defense has been outstanding. And then, of course, you know, you look at the offense and what we've been able to do. Raley with the big homer. And, you know, obviously Julio with another homer, just a rocket off his bat. And, you know, the guys continue to play hard. Vic getting things started in the 9th. With the double, that's a huge knock. He's been swinging the bat all year, and then being able to take third, it's just been it's been outstanding. This is a clubhouse that's full of energy right now, and it feels really good.
How much can these types of games, you know, saw the same exact formula in a lot of ways last night, but how much can these games sort of feed on themselves? You guys get comfortable in these moments and these types of
Yeah, I mean, you know, we've played a lot of one-run games here during this stretch, and we've come out on top of a lot of them. We've, you know, come out on the other side. It feels a lot better to get on top of those one-run games, and tonight was no exception. I think it does prepare you for what may be ahead, but we just take it obviously one night at a time. Good to get this one tonight, and now we start to focus on tomorrow.
Yeah, we talked pregame about Robles and Julio and just kind of them feeding off of each other. What's going through your mind when Robles gets on second base there in the 9th inning?
Yeah, you know, I think you didn't know how they were going to play it. You know, if they were going to pitch to Julio or not, and then they elected to walk him. And then I thought Cal's at bats tonight were outstanding, very patient, not trying to do too much. You know, load the bases right there, and then at that point, like anything can happen. And it was you know, a great at bat by Randy to hit that ball hard and unable to catch it. So just great up and down. I thought Randy had some great at bats with runners in scoring position. He hit the other one that he hit the ball really hard right up the middle for the double play, but. You know, these guys are continuing to hit well with runners in scoring position, which has been a key for us.
There's a lot of velocity coming out of their bullpen. I mean, yours as well, but just like their ability to kind of stay on the fastball, especially there late. Just how big was that?
Yeah, it's big. You know, staying in the middle of the field helps you to do that. It keeps you on the fastball, and yet it keeps you, you know, not so far out in front of the breaking ball as well. So these guys have really been, you know, taking that message and you know, we're seeing it come to play in these one-run games. It's huge. It's everything, and it's good to see.
When Randy falls behind 0-2 there, just what do you see from that swing and that approach?
You know, I think with all our guys right now, when we get behind 0-2, they start to fight, and they fight hard, and that's, man, you just love to see that. That's baseball, and these guys are going to work at 0-2, and you know, they're finding a way to make contact. They're finding a way to put the ball in play, and tonight it's what we needed.
How much has that been a part of your messaging, you and Edgar? Just
yeah, I mean
strikes.
I know that's what Gar is really talking about, is using the middle of the field, and especially in those 2-strike situations. And you know, it's a credit to these guys for being able to make an adjustment and do that. You know, like you mentioned, the guys they're bringing in from the bullpen are tough, but you know, our guys are making the adjustment, and it's been a good couple of ball games here.
Speaking of your bullpen, obviously we've seen Taylor really kind of settle into that role too, and then Snyder obviously been electric in the second half too. Just what do you like about the consistency you're seeing from those two in particular?
Yeah, you know, both those guys have been in some leverage situations and getting us, you know, been important to get us in late into the game. You know, and they seem to be, you know, like you said, settling into those spots, and you got to have that when you're in a late season run like this. So. It's good to see that from both those guys, and you know, our bullpen up and down has been solid, and continue to get good outings from those guys and keep us in games.
You gonna stick with the City Connects?
I mean, kind of have to, don't we? We have to.
All right.
Thanks,
Thanks,
Dan.
All right. Yep. Thanks, guys.